Well, second half about to begin here at Weymouth High School, where the Wildcats of Weymouth High lead the Clippers of Falmouth 38-30. Mark Ducharme with you here on Channel 23. Leading scorers for the first half on your screen for the Wildcats: John Stanford with 12, Nathan Farrar with 11, and Nathan Farrar also with 3 fouls, as has Steve Anzalone. Clippers, well, 3 people. Travis Schneider with 9, Josh Oliver with 7, Willie Ford with 6. The Clippers have shot 8 for 16 at the foul line here in the first half. The Wildcats go right to left here in the second half. And they will have John Stanford, 14 and 15, Richie Gomes at the guards, 31, Steve Anselon, 30, Derek Panora, and 22, Mark Correction up front. Falmouth's Chad Hammerall with the reaching commits the foul. Clippers do not have anyone in foul trouble. As far as the first half went, Ford picked up 2 quick ones and did not commit one after that, and that was with about 9 minutes to go in the first half. Good feet underneath, correction, the Panora for the deuce. Derek with his second hoop of the game. 40-30. There's a good move by Jamal Branch, and Branch just didn't get it to go, and then the Clippers just nearly throw it away. 38-30. The Clippers get the layup. Chad Amaral gets the layup. 38-32. Now the Wildcats a little sloppy towards the end of the first half, and it cost them. Stanford waits for traffic to clear. Makes a nice feed underneath. Anzalone can't finish. Derek Panora with the foul on Jamal Branch. Wildcats, first team foul of the second half. There's the three-pointer. Travis Schneider doesn't go. He's yet to get one to go. He's tried about 5 here in this game and has not been successful. Stanford in the lane. John dances it in. 14 for John. When he had 29 down in Falmouth, 25 came in the second half. It seems to be a trend for John. It's a big second half when he just gets himself going and makes it happen. Branch hacked at by Rich Gomes. Nathan Farrar, middle of your screen, had 3 three-pointers. Really get the Wildcats going in the first half. Jamal Branch. And the Clippers shot 8 for 16 in the first half. Get their first foul shot to go. Wildcats shot 5 for 7 in the first half. And Ford gets the rebound. Willie Ford, yes, and it will count. Weymouth got sloppy on the boards, and it cost them. 40-35. And Falmouth creeping back in. Anzalone this time makes sure that there is no offensive rebound. But the damage is done. It's a 3-point play. Correction gets picked and cleaned very neatly by Chad Amaral. It was about as neat as you could do it. Willie Ford. 3 points in this half for Willie, 9 overall in the game, and Falmouth to within 3. Falmouth in the second half, scoring Weymouth 7-4. Stanford. Falmouth with a change in the zone. More man is Richie Gomes. Anzalone skip past Stanford. Shot clock down, and Panora cannot knock it home. Weymouth maintains possession. As the ball gets knocked out of bounds by the Clippers, Travis Schneider. Weymouth wasn't sure what they wanted on that possession, as Nathan Farrar for Mark Correction. Stanford. The Wildcats, however, do get a new 30 seconds. Nathan Farrar comes out. Hey, Nathan says, I'm loose. Got a little time on the bench because of the foul trouble. I'll come out shooting. 43-37, he has 14. 4 three-pointers. Schneider tried to pick up the fourth foul on Farrar. Nathan had to really just push off of him a little. And Travis Schneider with a basket. 4-point game. John Fleming was yelling, swing it. Wildcats do. Gomes. Stanford, Anzalone. Charging, his fourth. And Willie Ford might have paid the price as far as that one went. That hurt, and he knew, that hurt. Willie had a look on his face like, whew. He can really hit you. He knows from football. Travis Schneider, offensive foul. Nathan Farrar, that is a very, very gutsy play. And remember, he's got 40 fouls to just stay there, and he just forced Schneider to use the offhand. And the result, the offensive foul on Travis Schneider. Clippers with a 1-2-2 pressure. Gomes just hung it out to dry, and Amaral got the steal. Seth Kolizowski in a 4-point Wildcat lead. Here in the second half. Branch, Kolizowski doesn't get it. Penora the rebound. Derek trapped. And a grab on 20. Chad Amaral and a break to Derek Penora because the trap was bothering him underneath the hoop. I'll tell you, that trap was just bothering him enough. Stanford. Wildcats this time crisper in getting the ball up court. Farrar nearly traveled. Stanford. Gomes finds the opening. Gets hit as he put it up, and it doesn't go for Ritchie. 11:42 left. 43-39. Schneider. The bomb for Kolizowski goes. That's Kolizowski's second three of the ball game. 43-42. It has been a funny type of ball game. Gomes picked and clean. Ford gives Falmouth the lead. And timeout Weymouth. Wildcats get careless and have, they have just saw an 8-point lead disappear. They trail by one with 11:14 left. Wildcats get careless. And turnovers that just not what they really wanted to see. So, not really forced. And they trail by one. 1-2-2 of Falmouth. It bugged them. Stanford, Penora, and Gomes in the lineup. Manny, that is, for Ritchie. Manny traveled. Manny just, you get that little opening there, shuffle the feet. Turnover, Manny Gomes, and here come the Clippers. Well, the Wildcats are just doing damage to themselves. Kolizowski, who enabled them to get back and into the lead with a three. Steele, Gomes, no. Stanford, no. Branch, the corner jumper for Travis Schneider. 46-43 in Weymouth. Seen Falmouth come back with 8 straight. Penora. Anzalone squeezes one up, doesn't go. Penora. A little rainmaker does go. Derek just put it up in the air and it dropped sweetly into the net. 46-45 with 10:20 left. The Wildcats break the drought. Half-court defense, fine. It's just they haven't taken care of the basketball, the Wildcats. And it has hurt them. For Ford underneath. Willie just not able to knock it home. Schneider is able to knock it home. Ball just gets deflected back to Travis, and Travis neatly put it in. Falmouth by 3. Penora gets free, and Derek, it won't roll for him. Derek commits the foul. Weymouth 15, Derek's third. An open look for Derek Penora, just didn't knock it in, was a little frustrated. John Fleming sends Andy Reardon for Nathan Farrar just to find the right lineup to go. It's not shooting that is costing the Wildcats. It's just getting the ball into the right spot. Schneider, no. Rebound underneath Branch, yes. 50-45, and Falmouth taking control, and the Wildcats just having all sorts of trouble right now doing anything with this 1-2-2 look of Falmouth, and they have not been able to really get anything going. 9:11 left. Manny Gomes. Stanford in the lane, fouled. 9:02 left. John will go to the line. Two shots. Chad Amaral with the foul. And he checks out of the game for Josh Oliver. Stanford with the first. One out of two, and Ford the rebound. 50-46. Wildcats 6-9 at the line. Clippers turning the ball over. Now 9-19. Weymouth with a chance to pull back within two. Panora turns around, too hard with the shot. Reardon couldn't get the rebound. Taken away from him by Kolizewski. Reach in Derek Panora, and he's picked up a few here in the second half. And situations just like that. Not much you can do. Derek Panora picks up his fifth. 8:30 left. The Wildcats lose one of their front court people. Gomes to steal. Manny this time gets it to go. First half, they had a steal, and it just rolled around the rim and out on him. 50-48, 8:20 left. The Wildcats come up with the turnover, get the points. Let's just play the defense to get themselves back even. Gomes puts Schneider's shot back in his face. 16 still on the shot clock. Schneider finds an opening. Josh Oliver can't finish it. Andy Reardon had no place to go and now kicks it up to John Stanford. John in the lane, too strong with a shot. Ansel on the rebound, ties it. And the Wildcats have done it in spurts in this one. 50-50 with 7:47 left. Well, it has been a very unusual type game. Ford in the lane. Count it, he'll go to the line for the three-point play opportunity. Third time he's done that. So Willie Ford and the Wildcats have not been able to solve him at times. Willie getting that shot to go. Falmouth, by the way, will be in the bonus the rest of the way. 7:30 in regulation. Gomes in trouble, finds Murphy. 17 on the shot clock. Reardon. Gomes in the lane. Blocked. Murphy taken away by Ford. Foul on Sean. 7:15 left, and the Clippers can go up by 5. Willie Ford with the 1-and-1. 18 fouls on Weymouth. Murphy and Anzalone there for the rebound. It'll be Wildcat ball. The press has done one thing. He's made life tough for John Stanford to find a good shot. Murphy to the hoop. Yes! Well, he goes no, as far as the nerves go, they're gone. That was just a brilliant move. He turned and he just exploded. He can tie the game with 7:04 left. I was going to say the 1-2-2 of Falmouth has really bugged Weymouth in the aspect the Wildcats as we are tied up, but Stanford hasn't been able to get the shots that he wanted here in the second half, and the Wildcats, despite that, are in a tie game with 7:04 left. .704 left, 53-53. Weymouth and Falmouth are both at 8-point leads in this one. The Wildcats picking up. Schneider nearly took steps. Skip pass, Branch Kolozowski. Left hand doesn't go. Rebound tipped out Oliver. Gets a nice, kind bounce. Josh just let it go up in the rim and, well, let the ball do the rest. Falmouth by 2. 55-53. Stanford in the lane, ties it. John found the avenue and just waited for Falmouth to just try to put the hands up and make something happen, and by the time that they put the hands down, Stanford put it in. Anselone nearly tipped it away. Schneider getting the kind roll. 57-55. Gomes. Anselone to the lane. Ties it. Oh, did Steve just found that baseline opening, and he just buried his head and put it in. 5:50 left. 57-57. Wildcats and the Clippers matching hoops. Ansel on the rebound of the Josh Oliver shot. One thing the Wildcats haven't had, well, was the stop. They got it there. Reardon, Anselone in the lane. Threw it up too hard, out of bounds. Ooh, looked like it was knocked off by Travis Schneider. It wasn't. They said Sean Murphy got a piece of it. 27 left. Gomes nearly with a foul. Anselone contests the shot by Amaral, but Amaral put it up and over him. 59-57. Falmouth by 2. Stanford, no, nearly 10 seconds, but does have the turnover. Travis Schneider traveled. I was looking at the shot clock, and it looked like the Wildcats were going to be called for 10 seconds. They weren't, but they did turn the ball over anyways, and they were fortunate that Schneider shuffled the feet on the opportunity to go to the hoop. Murphy, too strong with a shot. Rebound, Branch. Ford got up on Murphy and forced the tough shot. Falmouth by 2 with 4:40 left. Schneider underneath, stolen away. Gomes. Manny had no opening to head up court and waited for everybody to go by. Stanford. Gomes doesn't get it. Anselone had it taken away by Amaral. Falmouth by 2, and Branch. What a move. Jamal just made a very strong move to the hoop. Bad pass, Gomes. 6-point Falmouth lead. 3:51 left. And the Wildcats are in trouble. Pure and simple, Falmouth pressure his bosses, the Wildcats. And he has made the mistake. Here in the second half, trailing by 6. Weymouth going to 3-guard look to try to change this. Gomes, Nathan Farrar in the lineup. Anzalone in the corner. Stanford for three. Short. Tip. Anzalone, yes! That's a big hoop. And 5 fouls on Chad Amaral in the process. Both teams will be shooting bonus rest of the game. There's Anzalone. Murphy tips it away. Gomes gets it. Gomes gets pushed. Either Oliver or Ford. Both teams in the bonus with 3:31 left, and that is what the possession arrow is. Going Falmouth's way. Richie Gomes, 1-and-1. Three-point game, that's a big foul shot. Trip with the Wildcats will get at least 3 on and try for 4. And unable to, and Anzalone just wanting to get the cheap foul against Willie Ford. But it's 3 points as far as the lead goes. Kolizewski, count it. And Ford underneath for the foul. That's the good news that Ford committed the foul. But a basket does count 65-60. And Steve Anzalone will go down to shoot the 1-on-1. 3:19 left. And the Wildcats have got to start getting back here at the foul line. And one bad thing is being explained, and Steve Anzalone, all set at the foul line, had to wait a little while. And that was what the result is. 3:14 left, 5-point game, and it all turned out very nicely if you're Falmouth. Oliver misses, tipped out. Anzalone, however, to a Clipper player, reset the shot clock. 3 minutes to go. Jamal Branch stripped and knocked off his leg out of bounds. Weymouth ball. Richie Gomes got beat, but recovered. Well, it becomes each possession too big. If you're Weymouth, you're down by 5. Stanford yells out the play and what he wants the Wildcats to run. Farrar. In trouble, Gomes, and now Stanford, 17 on the shot clock. Nathan Farrar underneath for Murphy. Too small for Murphy, and jump ball, and Falmouth will get it in the possession arrows with 2:38 left. The Wildcats again have just committed some very tough turnovers here in the second half. Really done themselves in as far as what they're facing. Just play the defense in hope right now for Weymouth. You've got to get the offense going. 65-60, Gomes near steal. Kolizewski. Off Ford. Oh, my gosh. That's a block. That was a block. And he doesn't get rewarded. And it's that type of night if you're Falmouth. Willie Ford. Cut the break, and, well, 2:19 left, and it's just get the rebound if you're Weymouth, if he misses. But Willie doesn't. 1 out of 2. Well, the Wildcats get the work cut out for them. They had to just score on each possession. The shot clock, that's the best part. High school basketball now. Stanford and the Wildcats. A little too much time on the clock. Stanford with 10. Gomes. Stanford. Nathan Farrar. Anzalone. Sacks his Edsel, but it counts. 66-62. 1:45 remaining. This is where it's ulcer time if you're a coach. Stanford near steal. Farrar near steal. Kolizewski. And the Clippers have gotten some tremendous pounces. Stanford trying the other way, draws 2, and 1:24 left in a 6-point deficit. He'll shoot 2. Tough night. Some of the bounces that have gone Falmouth's way. Stanford for 2. (68-63) Wildcats will spend the timeout if they hit it. Well, 68-64, 1:24 left, and the Wildcats want to discuss what they'll do in that final 1:24, trailing by 4. Well, long faces right now. The Wildcats down by 4 with 1:24 left. 3 Falmouth points have been a little bit of fortunes to them. Schneider on the baseball pass got free. Wildcats trapping. Weymouth can play the defense. And Richie Gomes in the foul. Jamal Branch will shoot 1-1. 1:11 left. Well, it's the 10th team foul. Check that. 2 shots for Jamal Branch. I checked the scoreboard. I saw the 9 up there, and then all of a sudden, number 10 team foul had been flushed on. 1 out of 2, and oh my gosh, 2 more. Schneider will shoot 2. Nathan Farrar with his 5th foul with 1:09 left. Travis Schneider, no roll. But the thing is, the Wildcats put themselves in a tough spot, and that rebound of the missed foul shot enables Schneider to get 1 out of 2, and it's a 5-point game. Reardon and the Wildcats. Stanford pulls up. Murphy, yes. 4 for Sean Murphy, and they're a minute to go. 69-66. Now the Wildcats don't have to foul. Play the defense and try to make it happen that way. Gomes. Reardon fouls Branch, but Branch missed his last 2. 44.7 left. 69-66. And, okay, setting up at the lane. One thing I will tell you right now, with 2 shots, I really think you could have done it in between the first and the second. I know it's the Wolves. And it paid off for Weymouth. One out of 2 for Branch, 70-66. Wildcats got to get something on every trip and, well, make it happen for themselves. Stanford, great feed. Murphy just didn't hang on. And now they have to foul.